Hi everyone, my name is Elaine Waterman and I'm the Executive Director at the Firehouse Art Center. We are a nonprofit art gallery located in downtown Longmont in the heart of the Creative District. We are housed in the historic Firehouse on the corner of 4th and Kaufman. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the Firehouse's first, and maybe only, virtual Holidays at Home show. We don't know what 2021 is going to bring, but we're hoping to be able to gather in person for next year for this show. But even though we can't gather in person this year, we can still celebrate the holidays at home with music, holiday joy, and art. Tonight we'll be sharing messages from the people that keep the Firehouse running, from the people that curate the art on our walls, to the ones that keep you connected through social media, to those teaching art in the community, to past exhibiting artists, all the way up to the top, our board of directors. We'll share songs and share what makes the Firehouse Art Center so special. We'll give you a little history on how the Firehouse has been connecting our community to art and culture for over 30 years. And we'll be showcasing your ugly holiday sweater pictures. And I say ugly in quotation marks because I've seen the submissions and some of them are fantastically beautiful. Over the past few days, people have been sending in photographs of themselves in their holiday sweaters. They're vying for the title of Best Holiday Sweater in 3 categories. And the 3 categories are Best Overall, and we do have a kids and an adult section for that because those kids are really cute and really hard to compete with. So we've got Best Overall, kids and adult. Then we have Group or Family, and then we also have Pet. So the winners will be decided by you guys. And how do you do that? All you have to do is head over to firehouseart.org and vote on your favorite contestants. You vote with your dollars. So $1 equals 1 vote. And the contestants with the most donations at the end of the contest, which is December 21st at 5 p.m., those contestants win. And they win fabulous prizes. So these prizes were donated by our wonderful event sponsors, St. Vrain's Cidery, McGuckin's Hardware, and Madhouse for Paws. And the prizes range from a $100 gift card all the way to a party pack by St. Vrain's Cidery, which includes their awesome cider as well as a $50 gift card. There's a $50 gift card to McGuckin's, and I've been to that store and it's amazing. There's something for everyone. And then when your pet wins, you get to go shopping at Madhouse for Paws. So all you have to do is head to firehouseart.org/ugly-holiday-sweater. And that's where you vote, and you can also get more information on the contest. Best of all is that 100% of your voting dollars supports life-affirming art experiences in your community through art exhibitions, art education, and cultural events. Before we get started with a little history about the Firehouse, I wanted to walk you through how the voting works. So I'm going to press a couple keys on the keyboard, and we're going to head to the Firehouse website, and I'll show you how you guys can vote. So hang one second.
Okay, so here is the holiday sweater fashion show page, and you can see some of the pictures, and you can kind of just scroll through, and then it says vote for your favorites below. And note that it says for your vote to be properly counted, please vote for only one category at a time. So, you can put in your vote here and then put your email in. And here's where you click if you want to add 3% to your PayPal to cover the fees. And then you enter your payment information. And it goes by dollar. And remember, each dollar is a vote. So vote as many times as you want. You know, there's not going to be a tally, so you actually can't tell if you're winning or you're losing. But just share it with your friends and get everyone you know to vote for you, and you will hopefully be in the running to win some of the awesome prizes. So you can win a $100 Visa gift card, a $50 gift card to McGuckin's, a party pack from St. Vrain Cidery, which when I opened it up, it has like a cider pack, a sampler pack, which looks delicious, as well as a $50 gift card and a $25 gift card to St. Vrain Cidery. So that pack is amazing as far as prizes go. And then the last prize is for your pet, and it's a $30 gift card to Madhouse for Paws for the pet winner. And right now there's only one submission, so it looks like that one's gonna win. But yeah, so it's our first year doing this. Then I'm hoping to do it every year going forward, so that it's going to be an annual event, and it's going to only get bigger and better. And so to those of you that are in the contest this year, you have some pretty high chances of winning some awesome prizes. So tell your friends to vote. Tell them to vote with their dollars, and each donation supports art exhibits, art education, and cultural events in our community. So it's a win-win-win situation, and best of luck to all the contestants.
I hope that you saw someone that you want to vote for. Some of the sweater submissions were hilarious, some were super well designed, and some were just super over the top. And I loved seeing them come in, and everyone said that they had so much fun making them, or so much fun just modeling their ugly holiday sweaters. So I'm really glad the contestants really got into the competitive spirit of it. And just remember, these contestants are vying for the title, and as you saw, they are competing for some great prizes. So make sure you vote with your dollars by December 21st at 5 p.m. I wanted to start the night with a little bit of history about the Firehouse Art Center. Now, we've been around serving our community for over 30 years by providing art education for adults and children, and by creating opportunities for exhibition, as well as by offering high-quality cultural events. In 1987, through a collaboration with the Arts Council of Longmont, we renovated the old firehouse, creating a space for art education and art classes. Further renovations created a space for a permanent art gallery, as well as 3 working artist studios. The Firehouse Art Center has been able to connect our community to art and culture through exposure to thought-provoking exhibitions, the opportunity to watch the live and sometimes messy process of art making, and the ability to meet and support local creatives through our artist member pop-ups. During the past 5 years, we have increased the quality and frequency of our art education programming, and even during the pandemic, our class schedule has grown, with plans to expand in 2021 and add a new ceramics studio, thanks to the generous donations from Marie McCreary. Other than exhibitions and education, another way we connect our community, art and culture, is our cultural events. As co-founders of Art Walk Longmont, we are happy that the twice-a-year festival is back under the Firehouse umbrella. We are also thrilled to continue our partnership with the Longmont Museum, the LDDA, the City of Longmont, and other key Longmont organizations for Dia de los Muertos. While 2020 forced a few changes to these events, we continued to collaborate with our partners, pivoting to offer smaller events that still support our community-based mission. We endeavor to provide exhibitions, programming, and events that engage and energize the community, giving rise to the creative discourse that improves and changes the world for the better. So let's take a short moment and look back at the Firehouse over the years. That was really cool to see some of those old photos. If you guys didn't know, I actually just came on as the executive director at the end of February. So that meant that I was in my position for about 3 weeks before we had to shut down for the first round of closures. So it's definitely not been kind of the onboarding into the position that I thought it was going to be. But even though I've only been in the employed by the Firehouse Art Center since February in my position as executive director, I've actually been involved with the Firehouse for over 10 years. 10 years ago is when I taught my first art class ever, and I've been involved and passionate about art education since then. But I taught my first class in the South Gallery, and seeing those old photos of what the South Gallery used to look like definitely brought me back. And you know, the Firehouse Art Center has been my art home, away from my art studio in my house. It's definitely always held a very warm place in my heart. So I am so happy to be a part of the Firehouse Art Center now as the executive director. But let's get into more of how the Firehouse Art Center has been connecting our community to art and culture for over 30 years. And that one of the main ways that we've been doing that is obviously exhibitions. The Firehouse Art Center is proud to be a no-fee admissions gallery, meaning you don't need to pay a fee to come and see the art on our walls. And that really reinforces our belief, it comes from our belief that art is for everyone. The healing nature of art is for everyone to come in and experience. And you know, we want to be a space that shows thought-provoking artists on the wall so that we can be a catalyst for creative discourse. The Firehouse Art Center actually curates 12 unique exhibitions a year, mixing a variety of solo shows as well as group shows. Now this is kind of novel for galleries. Most galleries usually show about half that. And you know, this quick kind of roster of exhibits really allows our community to see a wide variety and a wide range of diverse voices. In keeping with our mission, our exhibitions are a diverse blend of traditional as well as contemporary styles, and we do intersperse work from local, regional, and national artists. So we also provide a space in the South Gallery for resident artists to create and connect with the community. And we also work with all of our exhibiting artists to connect through artist talks and education workshops. So that's another way that we can bring the community in for them to experience you know, the art that's on our walls, the mediums, the artists, and kind of just learn about the point of view of the artists that are exhibiting. We also partner with other community organizations like Front Range Community College, and the student show is actually up right now. So I encourage you to make an appointment to come see it. And in 2021, we're going to be partnering with St. Vrain Valley School District to show high school artwork as well. So it is one of the things that we are really proud to do, is that we offer student artists opportunities to exhibit and learn what it means to be a professional artist. So we're going to dive right into exhibitions, and I'm going to share a little bit more information in this next segment of all the things that exhibitions entail. And then we're going to also hear from the people that choose the work that goes on our wall. So we're going to be hearing from Brandy Coons, our curator, as well as Diane Martones, who is the chair of the exhibitions committee. And these people, along with the rest of the committee, have that hard job of choosing from our fabulous submissions of professional artists. So let's dig in to exhibitions, and I will see you on the other side.
I'm Brandy Coons. I'm the curator at the Firehouse Art Center. It's my treat. It's my job at the Firehouse to develop and then execute our exhibitions. And I was asked by Elaine to record a short message expressing a little bit of what that means to me. We produce a new exhibition almost every month, which is really rare. Most institutions do 2 or 3 or 6 month long exhibition. We really love bringing a wide diversity of ideas to Longmont and to our audience. And our exhibition schedule also involves supporting local artists through our artist membership program and membership exhibition opportunities and pop-ups. And we support students through the Front Range Community College show. In 2021, we're actually going to work with students from Skyline High School, which is very exciting. And we also bring in artists from around the country and occasionally internationally. And with the diversity of ideas and materials and technique, particularly love to show work that is relatable to general everyday concerns of the people in our community. So ideas that are approachable or materials that are easy to find. But we also like to support artists who are executing those ideas and using their materials in a way that expresses a professionalism and a skill set that comes from years of hard work. And organizations like ours are becoming more and more rare. Just like in the movies, blockbuster museums and exhibits make a lot of money, and tiny indie galleries like ours really rely on the support of passionate community members like you to keep us going and to help us support those artists who are at points in their careers where they really need us as an outlet. And we're very, very grateful and very lucky that we get to do what we do. And so from my house to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you celebrate, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, I'm Diane Martonis, and I've been on the Firehouse Board of Directors for about 5 years. I'm currently part of the Exhibitions Committee. I'm the chair of the Exhibitions Committee, and I just wanted to say happy holidays and thank you to everyone who has donated and supported us throughout all the years, but especially this past year. I love bringing exciting exhibitions to the area and promoting artists through the residence program. And thank you so much. Happy holidays, enjoy the weather, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.
Hi, I'm Amy.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
And we just want to wish you a happy holidays. I'm a resident artist at Firehouse right now. You can come visit me on Fridays or occasional Saturdays while I'm working.
And I'm working with Amy doing a psychology experiment with the exhibit that she's building. So if you come see her exhibit when it's on display in the main gallery in February, you can also take part in my study. And we wish you a happy holidays.
Happy holidays, stay safe. And this is Sweet Osito. He wishes you a happy holidays as well.
And this is Sebastian and Prince, and they say happy holidays too.
Hi, my name is Karis Fleischner, an emerging Colorado artist, and I had the privilege of connecting with the Longmont Firehouse Art Center this past year. I was in a group show called Bright this summer, and I am incredibly thankful for the Firehouse Art Center. As an emerging artist, they gave me an opportunity to show my work, to connect with artists, to give a virtual artist talk, and to just share my work, which is important to me. This holiday season, something that I've been really actually thinking about for a few months now is joy. Even though it's, let's face it, hard to be a human lately, I've been making bright, colorful paintings, and sometimes I tend to make work that is what I need. Like my shapes were comfort objects because that's what I needed in my life at that time. And I think I need joy. So hopefully my bright, colorful paintings will bring people joy. And that's what I wish for you this holiday season. Simple moments of joy, whether it's an artwork, the shape of your favorite coffee mug and the warmth you get, dancing in the kitchen when your macaroni and cheese water is boiling. Oh wait, that's me. But I hope that you will join me in appreciating all the joy that the Longmont Firehouse Art Center brings to the art community and to emerging artists like me. And I hope that you have personal joy in your life.
Hello, my name is Barbara Rudliff. I'm a painter and a fine art instructor. I painted this self-portrait behind me. More importantly though, I made this alteration to a sweatshirt that I already had. I broke the rules by using a sweatshirt. It had this portrait, or this photo really, of Tuna, the dog from the internet. He's fantastic. It's a lovely story, actually. I just added some felt and painted it a bit to make it appropriate for the holidays. And I'm sorry that I didn't make it ugly. I went straight for glamour, because I have to be me, you know? Anywho, I was so fortunate to have a residency this past summer, at the Firehouse. Interesting times, obviously. We met with lovely people. We had some workshops. I was able to work in a beautiful space in the South Gallery at the back of the Firehouse. Wonderful light, high ceilings. It was amazing. Of course, the staff and the volunteers from the Firehouse are just amazing. You probably know that already. In any case, I really hope that you will consider making a contribution to the Firehouse. Things have been a little tricky this year. Attendance is way down, and of course resources are a little thinner because of COVID. So if you could contribute, I think that they would really love that. They'd also love some volunteers if you can't manage any money or whatever. It's a great opportunity to participate in the arts and interact with the community in a different capacity. It's just lovely. Can't say enough good about it. Anyway, I hope you all have wonderful, safe holidays, and we'll get through this together. There's light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully, and happy holidays.
Hi everyone, I'm back. Hopefully in that last bit you saw some of the ugly holiday sweaters, and you know now who you want to vote for. And it's really easy to vote. All you have to do is go to firehouseart.org/ugly-holiday-sweater and vote there. Vote with your dollars. The contestants that get the most donations at the end of the contest on December 21st win awesome prizes. And it's really a win-win-win situation, because these contestants will win these awesome prizes from our sponsors, St. Vrain Cidery, McGuckin's Hardware, and Madhouse for Paws. And the Firehouse wins because your donations support our art exhibitions, which you just learned a little bit about, art education, and cultural events. And then the last win is for you. You win because you know that you are a superhero for arts and culture in your community. And we thank you so much for your support. Firehouse Art Center would not be here without you. So that last segment was about exhibitions, and you heard from Brandy Coons, our curator, and Diane Martonis, who's the chair of the exhibitions committee. And hopefully you learned a little bit about how the art gets on our wall, and how the Firehouse Art Center really believes that art is for everybody. And we are just really happy to have been here for 30 plus years, bringing art to Longmont and just representing those diverse voices to the people in our community. And our next segment is going to be about art education. So art education is another one of the ways that the Firehouse Art Center connects our community to art and culture, and it is very important to me. So I've been an art educator for over 10 years. Obviously, I taught first here at the Firehouse Art Center and then went on to teach at the Longmont Museum. And then I even taught at the Riverside Art Museum and the school system in Riverside, California. Art education is so important to me, and really it's because of selfish reasons. I think it is so amazing the smiles that my students have, the sense of pride, and their growing confidence as they keep learning more about art. And it's just amazing, and I'm definitely in it for selfish reasons because I love that so much, and it makes me feel like it's very purpose-giving to be able to bring that to your students. You know, art really has a healing quality, the ability to create and to communicate, you know, is something that does need to be developed and nurtured. And I really believe the Firehouse Art Center's art classes do that. And I look forward to growing the art education program in the future. And you're gonna learn in this segment about the virtual art classes that we've been offering. We can't do Saturday art experience because we can't have in-person classes right now, so we're doing it online, and we've really grown that program. During the pandemic, that is something I am very proud of, that the Firehouse Art Center was able to pivot that quickly and provide that to our community. Another thing is our outreach classes. If you did not know this about the Firehouse Art Center, is we provide art classes to underserved areas of our community. And we do so you know, free to those students because we realize that marginalized communities may not have the luxury of art education, and it is one of our beliefs. Like we believe that anyone should be able to come into our gallery and see the art on our walls, we really want to provide that healing nature of creating art to everyone. So you're going to learn a little bit more about our online classes, our outreach classes like Art Attack, Art Adventures in English and Spanish, and then classes that we can't really have right now due to the pandemic, which is Art of Possibilities and Spark. We are introducing new classes, and we are actually really proud to be partnering with BMOCA for a studio project internship, which combines social justice and working with teens to find their creative voice so that they can help make their world be a better place. We're also going to be branching out into a new program called Slay the Runway, and that is for creating safe spaces for LGBTQ youth. So it's going to be design and construction, and then also fashion runway show. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and really art education is about finding your creative voice. It's about creating a space where you feel safe to share that voice, and it's definitely something that makes the Firehouse Art Center very special to me, and I hope it also makes it very special to you. So let's dive right into the education portion, and hopefully, you know, well, just watch it.
Hi, welcome to Art Adventures in English and Spanish. My name is Joanna. Hola, bienvenidos a Aventuras en Arte en Inglés y Español. Me llamo Joanna. Today I'm going to show you an interesting project that you can do using things that you can find around your home. Hoy les voy a mostrar un proyecto interesante que podrías hacer usando cosas que se encuentran en tu casa o afuera. As you can hear, everything I say I'm saying in English and then in Spanish. Como pueden oír, todo lo que digo estoy diciendo en inglés y luego en español. This is a good way to practice the language that you are learning, whether it be English or Spanish. Esta es una buena manera de practicar el idioma que vas aprendiendo, si sea el español o el inglés. So just relax and listen as I show today's project. Así que solo relaja y escucha mientras muestro el proyecto de hoy.
Hi, happy holidays everyone. My name is Grace Gutierrez and I'm the curatorial assistant at the Firehouse. I started as an intern a few years back, but I'm so grateful to be working with such an amazing organization again. I think what really pulled me back is just how involved the Firehouse is with the community of Longmont. As someone that grew up in Longmont and participated with the Firehouse events and education, since high school, it's just really clear to me the value of these programs and of the exhibitions that are being shown. You know, those exhibitions often highlight current events, sometimes difficult topics, but I really think it's important for the community to talk about these things and work through those things. So please consider the communal impact of your support of the Firehouse. I also wanted to quickly mention some exciting news about the Firehouse and some changes that are happening. We are currently setting up a brand new ceramics studio in the Firehouse in one of the second floor studios. So it's really exciting. You know, ceramics tends to kind of be an art form that is limiting for artists that are just starting in ceramics because of all the equipment and all the supplies and the space that's required. But this communal space will be for everyone, people of all ages. We're planning kids classes. We're extending these in the studio to our artist members. We're just really excited to share the space with all of you. So with that being said, if you are excited about this news and the new community studio, please consider donating today to just help really make it an amazing space. But thank you so much for tuning in today and, of course, for your continued support. Bye!
Hi, buenas tardes. Me llamo Joanna Rose Giddings. My name is Joanna Rose Giddings, and I am an artist and an instructor for the Firehouse. Soy artista, pintora y maestra para el Firehouse. I am really grateful to have this opportunity to express my appreciation for the Firehouse and its programs. Estoy tan agradecida de tener esa oportunidad de comunicar mi agradecimiento por el Firehouse y sus programas. This year I was invited to take over the Art Attack program for Mr. Mario, who so amazingly ran it for so many years. Este año me invitaron a ser parte del programa de Art Attack, de dirigirlo después de Mr. Mario, que lo hizo tan maravillosamente durante tantos años. I was overjoyed at the opportunity. Estaba tan emocionada por la oportunidad because for several years now I've been working on building a studio and building a gallery and a center for arts and language integration. Estaba tan emocionada porque desde hace unos años ya he estado obrando hacia tener un centro para los artes e idiomas integrados, y eso fue exactamente lo que había imaginado. This was exactly the kind of thing that I had imagined doing. And in addition to that, the program of Art Adventures in English and Spanish, y además el programa de aventuras en arte en inglés y español que hemos hecho, the TV show that we prepared and we've been making on Longmont Public Media locally, el programa de aventuras en arte en inglés y español que hemos estado haciendo, poniendo en la tele aquí en Longmont. Eso fue como un sueño que había tenido desde hace mucho tiempo. This had been a dream of mine for a long time. So I really wanted to express my heartfelt appreciation. Appreciation is not a good word, but I'm really privileged to be a part of this organization, and I'm really grateful for everyone who has a part in supporting it and furthering its mission. Estoy emocionada, estoy sin palabras por expresar mi agradecimiento por el Firehouse y por la gente que apoye a ello y a sus programas. De verdad no tengo palabras porque es un verdadero sueño de mi parte, de ser parte de la comunidad de esa manera. It's a really amazing thing to be part of this organization. De verdad es asombroso ser parte de esa organización. So I just really grateful for all of it. Estoy muy agradecida por todo. Thank you so much. Millones de gracias.
So hopefully in that last segment you saw a couple more sweaters. You're like, that's the one I'm going to vote for. Remember, it's really easy to vote for our Ugly Holidays sweater contest. All you have to do is go to firehouseart.org/ugly-holiday-sweater. And you can vote right there. Donate through PayPal, and it's $1 equals 1 vote. And at the end of the contest on December 21st, the contestants with the most donations, they win awesome prizes. So thank you again to St. Vrain Cidery, McGuckin's Hardware, and Madhouse for Paws. We are gonna have, well, there's 3 categories, but kind of like 4 winners. So we have best overall for kids, and then adults, because those kids are really hard to compete with because they're so cute. Then we have best group and family. And then the last one is best pet. So make sure you check out all the photos. We're giving you a sneak peek and a little fashion parade show through this Holidays at Home show right now. But you can see all of the photos and all of the contestants on firehouseart.org/ugly-holiday-sweater. So check it out there, vote there, and donate with your dollars, vote with your dollars, and support arts and culture in our community. That last bit was about our education, and hopefully you are also able to see why our education is so important. It's so important to me, and I just believe that the Firehouse Art Center education programs are so in line with our mission of creating that human connection through life-affirming experiences with art, whether it's art exhibitions, art education, or cultural events. And I really feel like 2021, I'm so excited for 2021 to roll around for so many reasons, obviously. But I'm just really excited about these programs that we're going to be adding. I think that the partnership with BMOCA, with Studio Project Internship, Slay the Runway, creating safe spaces for LGBTQ youth, continuing with art education, the bilingual classes, art adventures in English and Spanish, as well as our virtual online classes and Art Attack. Hopefully in 2021, we're going to get back with our Art of Possibilities students, both the adults and the kids, and we're going to be able to welcome safely our Spark students as well. And super excited about our ceramics studio. Thank you, Marie McCreary, for your donation, and thank you for making that ceramics studio a possibility. We were working very hard to get it ready, and you know, we're crossing our fingers that January we're going to be able to introduce you to a whole new slew of classes and great opportunities to work with clay. So yeah, that's art education. Now we're going to talk about a little bit of our cultural events. And these are the events, like this is the thing that really has been rocked in 2020. Obviously with the pandemic and all of the restrictions for gatherings, events have been very changed. And the next segment's going to go into it a little bit deeper, and so I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of talk. But I did want to call out that we are so very blessed to be able to partner with organizations such as the LDDA and the City of Longmont and the Longmont Museum for the events that we kind of modified during 2020 for the pandemic. Specifically our Art Walk, which we changed to Summer on the Streets, and our Dia de los Muertos, the fiesta that we work with the Longmont Museum. We ended up pivoting and changing that into a pandemic-sized exhibit opening with the invocation and the Gigantes procession. So we couldn't have done these two events without our fabulous partners, and we couldn't have done these events without our fabulous volunteers. So thank you specifically to Stephanie Hilbitz, Paula Fitzgerald, Patty Fabian, to Mario Olvera for putting together his grupo for doing the danza at the invocation. And so yeah, I mean, just, it's been a crazy year, but the Firehouse Art Center has been blessed by supporters like you that believe that art and culture are an important part of life, a vital part of life, and coming together to support us. And thank you so much to our partners and our sponsors that continue to support us as well. So here's a little bit about our cultural events, and then a message from David Hartman, who was on our board of directors, and he was instrumental at creating Summer on the Streets, the art walk that turned into a every weekend summer festival filled with music and artisans and craft booths and performers. So I'm going to hop off right now so that you guys can check out our little slideshow and learn a little bit more about how the Firehouse has been connecting our community to art and culture through cultural events.
Hi, my name is David Hartman. I'm one of the directors with Firehouse Art Center. I've been a director for about 2 years now, and I am a director because I have a heart for community art. The Firehouse Art Center offers a lot of different things. I'm very involved with Art Walk myself, and I love getting art out into the community. I myself am an artist and a musician. That's why the guitar is here. I'm going to play for you a very near and dear song to me here in just a few minutes. Art has amazing therapeutic values, and that, above all, I want to emphasize, and especially right now, art every day. And art, when that little part of your voice says, no, I'm not going to do it, I can't, I'm not good enough, whatever, don't listen to that little part of your voice and do the art. Art is for everybody, and it's a great thing. Anyway, as promised, here's a song for you that is very near and dear to me, and I hope to you too. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Oh yeah, you are, baby. You're no good. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. Have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a otter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sauce. Your heart's a dead tomato spotched with gold purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Yummy, baby. Give me two of those. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch. With the nausea super nos. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of rubbish imaginable. Mangled up and tangled up knots. Oh, you're bad, baby. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk. Happy holidays, everybody. Don't forget the reason for the season, and art every day. Peace.
Hi everyone, I'm Connor, the social media coordinator at the Firehouse Art Center. I wanted to wish you a happy holidays, a happy new year, and talk to you about the Firehouse and why I hope you'll consider us for your end of year giving. I've worked at the Firehouse for about 2 years, but I've been involved in some capacity for almost 4. And in that time, I've really come to learn that the Firehouse is more than the cool art gallery in the old fire station downtown. It's really a community arts center. as a member of staff and an artist alike, I've seen the work that the Firehouse does and the people that it helps to support, and there's no other way to describe it. It's a community arts center. Beyond our inspiring exhibitions and the handful of major cultural events we help to organize, our expanding educational programs, one thing I want to talk about that the Firehouse does really well is providing a space for the people and the groups and events that really enrich our culture and our community. In my time, I've seen multiple community theater groups perform shows that they couldn't find a place for anywhere else. I've listened to a kids' philosophy class discuss the existentialism of Star Wars. I've seen the Future Arts Foundation bring some huge names in music to the Firehouse for very intimate concerts in their Strings and Stories series. I mean, the way that I really got involved with the Firehouse is they agreed to host an art show and a couple of poetry readings that a buddy and I were trying to put together. They are really open to all and enthusiastic about supporting the community and providing space for cultural events. This year has been difficult. 2020 has not been easy on anybody, but I think the Firehouse Art Center has really stepped up to the challenge. We adapted so many of our offerings to online, created new online classes. We had virtual art walks, virtual artists markets. I think this year has put us in a great spot to move forward. We've picked up a lot of momentum. Our programs are expanding, and I think your support this year will do more than it ever has. So if you love arts and culture in Longmont, consider donating to the Firehouse Art Center. Happy holidays. Thank you. We appreciate all of your support.
Moment in our lives. So, we don't know what 2021 is going to bring. We don't know what events are going to look like. We don't know when it's going to be safe to gather again. But what we do know is the Firehouse Art Center is going to be flexible, creative, and responsive to what our community needs. Whether that is our creative community, the businesses downtown, or just the community in general. So, looking back on 2020, it was definitely a crazy year for events. But we are just happy that, we can look forward to 2021 and just cross our fingers and we'll see. We'll be there. We'll be there for you guys. Just like you guys were there for the Firehouse Art Center. So thank you for your support through our events in the crazy 2020. And we'll see you again in events for 2021. So now that you've learned a little bit more about our cultural events that we offer and how we connect our community through those, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is our creative community. And one of the big things that the Firehouse Art Center does is we want to be an art center that supports local creatives at all levels of their development. And that's local creatives that, could be photographers, visual artists, 3D artists, writers, poets, musicians. We understand that 2020 was very difficult for creatives. Specifically for musicians because performances and concerts were canceled. And then again, for artists, a lot of artists depend on the revenue that comes in from summer art festivals, and those were all canceled. So we know that this is a key moment to support local creatives. And that is why the Firehouse Art Center is focusing so much on our artist membership program. Our artist membership program is a program that offers creatives opportunities to exhibit. We offer portfolio pages on our website. We offer social events, networking events, opportunities to learn skills, take workshops to learn confidence, and then also work on business acumen. So just a really expansive and many-leveled support network for creatives. We also have a Facebook group where we share exhibition opportunities, call for artists, as well as just a space to talk about what it is to be a creative in times like this. Ask questions, bounce off ideas, give suggestions, things like that. So our artist membership program is, I think, a key benefit that we offer the creative members of our community. As a professional artist, I actually, one of the first things that I did, I moved to California for 2 years, and then we came back because we missed Longmont so much. And one of the first things that I did was I came back to the Firehouse. I signed up again to be an artist member, and I started volunteering because I realized that support was so important to me, not just for my development as an artist, but also for my sanity. So, supporting the creative community is really big for the Firehouse Art Center. We also have a writers community, and we're going to be hearing from Christy Felton, who is our treasurer, about all of the amazing opportunities that writers have at the Firehouse Art Center. And the writers community is so welcoming, and it's a program that's run by writers, and they are really welcoming and open to working with writers of all levels. So there are writers, that are just starting out, and there are writers that have been published many times. So it's a very welcoming and very safe space to share your work, and very intelligent people. So it's definitely a great benefit that we have for the writers in our creative community as well. And other opportunities that we have kind of delved into before that we haven't been really able to kind of do in 2020 are obviously our partnership with Future Arts Foundation. We miss live music. We miss it so much, and we really hope in the future to be able to partner with them again to offer music in our space. We hope to revamp and reinvigorate our film offerings as well. So, in 2021, when we get back to normal, we can gather again. I am looking forward to all of the great things that we can bring back to the community, whether it's music or film, in-person poetry readings. They've been doing it virtually right now, but just that energy of people sharing their work is just really great. But yeah, so check out this last segment about our creative community, about how the Firehouse Art Center supports writers and artists and filmmakers, going into the future, and musicians, and just really creates that space and is that community art center that supports creativity around us. So we'll hear from Christy after this. We'll check out some more holiday art sweaters, and we'll hear from Connor, who is our social media coordinator as well. So I will catch you on the other side. And since this is the holidays at home, I guess I don't have to be all fancy anymore. I'm gonna get a little bit more cozier and make myself some hot cocoa. So I'll see you in a bit.
is Christy. I am the treasurer at the Firehouse. I've helped run the poetry and writing programs, and I've been doing the poetry program since the beginning, which is just a little over 4 years. And I've been on the board for 3. And over the years, we've added different areas to our writing program. And right now, what we are able to offer over Zoom is the third Friday workshops and the final Friday poetry readings, in which people can either come and listen over Zoom, or they can share if they'd like. If anyone asks me about the Firehouse's poetry and writing program, I tell them just sit down, because there's so many great things I have to say about it. Mostly that it's a great program for anyone at any level. We have people who are just starting out. We also have people who have been published multiple times. We include all kinds of genres from, we've had some people who do manga, we've had people who write books, we've had people who write poetry, people who just journal for their own self. And I like to think of our writing program really as an incubator that allows people to try new things and work on their skills in a way that is a positive and nurturing environment. It's not super competitive. We're all very supportive of each other, and it really is a beautiful community to be a part of. And I am so glad that the Firehouse is able to offer these things. And I'm so thankful to all the volunteers and the donors and everybody who patronizes the Firehouse, because we've created such a special community. And it's my home away from home. It has been for years now. And I can't wait to get back in the building and do all the things that we do from inside the building. But thank you all for supporting us during this incredibly difficult time. And we look forward to seeing you when it's safe. Have a beautiful solstice, find your renewal in the new year, and have happy holidays. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Taking full advantage of having it be the holidays at home. Got a little cozy. Put on my own ugly holiday sweater. It's actually a sweatshirt, but what do you think? I made it in our DIY class. But yeah, so last collect to vote. Remember, the contest ends December 21st at 5 p.m. So vote before then, and the voting is really easy. All you have to do is vote with your dollars, and every dollar donated goes to support art exhibitions, art education, and cultural events in your community, as well as providing support to the local creative community. So yeah, firehouseart.org/ugly-holiday-sweater. You can vote there. Check out all of the photos in the 3 categories: best overall, which we have for kids and adults, best group or family, and then best pet. Vote with your donations, and it's really easy. You can donate right there on that page and donate through PayPal. So thank you so much for your support. Remember, every dollar you donate for the Ugly Holiday Sweater Contest goes to support arts and culture in your community. So thank you. Thank you for being a hero for arts and culture. Thank you for supporting art organizations during this crazy year, and a heartfelt thanks for your continued support for the Firehouse Art Center. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us and for sticking it through the show all the way to the end, and learning a bit about how the Firehouse Art Center has been connecting our community to arts and culture through arts exhibitions, art education, and cultural events, as well as support for the creative community for over 30 years. And thank you to everyone who sent in holiday messages, from our curator, Brandy Coons, the head of our exhibitions committee, Diane Martonis, Christy Felton, who is our treasurer, and on the board of directors, David Hartman, who is on the board of directors as well as the secretary, and who was instrumental in putting together Art Walk Summer in the Streets, Connor Magyar, who is our social media coordinator, Grace Gutierrez, who is the curatorial assistant, Joanna Giddings, who is our bilingual educator, Barbara Rudloff, who was a past exhibiting artist, and everyone else who was able to join us and send holiday greetings. I wanted to share their sentiments and say happy holidays from the Firehouse Art Center family to you in your homes. Sorry that we weren't able to do this holiday show in person, but I'm really glad that you allowed me into your space to share a little bit about the Firehouse and share some holiday joy, cheer, and art and creativity. So thanks again for being with us tonight, and remember, go vote. Vote for those ugly holiday sweaters, and thank you again for your support, and we'll see you, if not before the New Year's, then we'll see you in 2021, guys. It's so almost there. The end of 2020 is almost there. We're at the finish line. So bye, guys. Happy holidays. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in the gallery. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Wayne Northcutt. I'm the current board president, wishing you very Merry Holidays. Like all of you, I cannot wait for 2020 to end. It has been an absolute dumpster fire for humanity. However, it has also really made us focus on the things that are really important. Friends, family, and our own physical and mental health. And art, of course. And just maybe, we used to take some of these things for granted until we learned what it was like to miss being able to enjoy them. So that's why I'm so proud of what we've been able to accomplish this year, despite the pandemic, for instance. We still held our procession in celebration of Dia de los Muertos. It was beautiful. Art walk still happened. Maybe a little bit different form, but we hope it helped provide some semblance of normality. We are currently in the process of setting up a new ceramics studio upstairs. We are so excited about that, so look for that in the upcoming months if you want to take classes. We've also been able to reach so many more people when we took our education programs online. So we're so excited about that as well. And what I'm really thankful to is all the amazing and great people that we have that are working for the Firehouse to make it such a great thing. Connor Magyar, Grace Gutierrez, Brandy Coons all bring such enthusiasm and experience to the Firehouse. Of course, we all love our volunteers too. They are the foundation of the Firehouse, and we wouldn't exist without them. And finally, we are so fortunate to have Elaine Waterman as our new executive director. She is so amazing. If you haven't had a chance to meet her yet, hopefully in the next couple of months, when things get better, you will. She's amazing, and you just wait until 2021 comes around and until you see what she's got planned. I think you'll be just blown away. I think most of you cannot wait to get back to the Firehouse to see more art, more exhibits, more classes, and begin appreciating art in person again very soon. We miss you and can't wait to see you again at the Firehouse. Thank you.
Christmas is such a big moment in our lives.